And what do we have here? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Windeviate. How y'all doing today? Got some DCO in the background here while we talk about this, and this is some background footage of me making my mascot for my channel. So the question is DCO dead on your left hand or is DCO alive on your right hand? And I'm pretty sure you got DCO. Is it alive on your right hand if you're right-handed, or your left hand if you're left-handed, because you want it to be alive? Now I'm gonna make this nice, short, and simple for y'all. I played this game for a good 2-3 years. I put a whole bunch of money into legendary and stuff like that. Like that shit was like, I started playing this shit in like freshman year all the way up to my senior year, and paying for legendary, I tell you what, that shit, it was like paying your damn rent, your bill. I'm out of high school now. So basically the real question is it alive? I believe DCO it's alive. Shit, yeah, I feel like it's alive because I've been keeping tabs on it. It's been hard for me to get back into it, but I'm actually starting to get back into it. As you can see, I'm making a character, whatever like that. But the reason why I believe it's alive, well, it's coming back alive and everything like that, is because the shit has been out for a minute, and around the time it started dying out, well, for me and my friends on DCO in my league, it started dying out around the time after, just a little bit after Munitions came out. Munitions, Atomic, and all that DLC was coming out. Around that time it started dying out for us, and I think after that they started coming out with like 1 month they was popping out DLC like it was like Super Saiyan bargain sale. These motherfuckers was coming out with a whole lot of shit after every month. So I feel like it's the reason why it's coming back alive is because a lot of people have taken like a good ass break from it, and the only reason like mainly people played it was because they were comic book fans. They love superheroes, they love making characters, shit like that, and that's why I played it. I loved making characters. I'd make a character for a straight hour, just fucking trying to make it look good, whatever like that, and making a whole lot of reference characters and shit like that, characters off of anime. And I feel like people are getting back into DC now because it's they just have a whole bunch of content now that you can just play through, enjoy, whatnot like that, and enjoy the game again with new people, different people. You can do it with a villain, villain side. If you ain't do the villain side, I heard villain side is way better. I couldn't get into the villain side. I just stuck to the hero side because every time I hop in the Hall of Doom, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. But yeah, I didn't know where the fuck I was going when I was in Hall of Doom. But yeah, like I feel like it's coming back alive. They got all this Atlantis DLC. Around the time I stopped, I was combat rating like 150 something. Yeah, combat rating 150 or 160 with a good how many skill, like 140 skill points. And I just stopped because like all my friends stopped playing, so I stopped playing. Like, so I didn't want to find a new league because my league, like our league, was fucking family. But yeah, so I feel like it's coming back alive because like around the time it started dying out, like during the Munitions, everything like that, it really started dying out when like they were taking forever to come out with these powers. You see, like water came out like a few months ago, like a year ago, a few months ago, whatever. Still, when they announced water, it took a few years for that shit to come out, because they shouldn't even said they was coming out with water, because it took forever for them to come out with it. Like, they were lazy about it, because they could have just dropped it. Because you know how many people wanted to make Aqualad at that time? I mean, you still can now since water is out now, but still, like, ain't nobody trying to wait no few years for you to come out with this power when you could have been came out with it. They just coming out with movement shits, movement auras to like change the way your movement aura looks. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so honestly, just checking in on DC. I'm doing one take. I don't care. On DCO, just checking in on it all the time, stuff like that, seeing what it's about. It has a constant like player base because it's a comic based player base. So like it's not just gonna be people that hop in from everywhere. The people who play it is the people who are fans of comics. If you're not like a diehard fan of comics, superheroes, whatnot like that, the game, like, you're not gonna stick with the game obviously for a good amount of time. So, and another thing that keeps people in DCO is the league system, having a whole group of homies to play with, because you get more time invested into the game and whatnot like that. It is cold as a bitch in here. I feel like I'm shivering, but yeah. So that's that on that note. And I think definitely around the time when they announced water and it took a while for them to come out with it, it's just like y'all should have been came out with some of this DLC y'all were talking about like a long time ago. But like, it's just I feel like DCUO now is it's always been like struggling and stuff like that. Cause like when it first came out, it was struggling. There was like one point when PSN got hacked, and they had to go down for like a month, and that was already a bad start for them. And they're still up with the big dogs on PS4, shit like that, making money somehow. I don't know how they're making this money, but yeah, and like they're making. Last time I played, they were making like content for fucking based off the TV shows that are out now. So I think it's good to come back to DCO if you're into it and you miss it, whatever like that. It's good to come back because you're gonna come back to a whole lot of new content that you can play, grind out, get some time play, make a whole bunch of new alternate characters, get new skill points, because there's a whole lot of new skill points if you like grinding that shit out. PvP though, PvP is kind of fucked, so we ain't gonna talk about that because they fucked that shit up a long time ago. They ain't really trying to fix it. I don't know why, but they ain't really trying to fix it. So I mean, it still is good. I mean, I feel like for some people it still is good. Like, honestly, I feel like people are just being too nitpicky because they did fuck it up. It's just enjoy it for what it is, you know. People setting their expectations too high. But yeah. So if you ask me, people, DCO is like the Sword Art Online of MMOs. Fucking everyone says Sword Art Online, it was fucking trash, garbage, whatever, just to say it, they didn't like it, whatever. But in that time when it first came out, it was fire. To me, it was fire. Yeah, I think it still is fire. But just because the idea behind it was the first type of isekai anime. If you don't know what that is, like when you go to another world and watch it. But yeah, I'm going on a little tangent here. But yeah, like, enjoy the game for what you want it to be and what it is. If you think it's dead, then it's dead. For some people, it's actually still alive because they still coming out with content. So, and people are actually hopping back on the game. So I feel like it's going pretty good. I'm gonna be hopping back on the game. I'm on it right now. If you watching this video and if you listen to this and it's up, I'm probably playing it right now. But yeah, so that's my opinion on it. I feel like it's alive. It's kicking. It's an old timer. It's kicking. It's the Sword Art Online of MMOs, basically. Everyone's saying, oh, it's dead, all this other shit. Well, I guess it's not dead if it's still up. That's how it is. So I think it's alive. It's still kicking. Got all this new DLC, whatnot like that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the character creation of my mascot. Well, this was WIND EVIATE. I'll talk to y'all later. And comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Is DCO dead? Is it alive? You watched all the way through. Thanks for the clout. And honestly, if you take your time to watch these videos, obviously you want to get back into it, so you might as well just play it. Peace.
Gotcha, bitch.